Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Throwing to start the drive. Benson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing,
and this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap.
He threw the interception last time out, his first drive of this Super Bowl, getting picked off. So they'll try to clean things up here. 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Benson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to try to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll look to throw again. And firing a deep ball for Komet. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Back to throw. Benson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Being chased out left. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down. Benson over the middle and complete to Addison. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head steam.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cole Kmet, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown. Throwing to start the drive. Benson. He'll find Hodgins there complete. A big play there just before halftime. 55 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Benson. And it's caught. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Akers is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Off play action. Benson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Jason Kabinda in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. Off the play fake. Benson eluding the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on standing with.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that one complete to Hodgins. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of...
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. And they run the option on second down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. He's going to keep this again. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And now out comes Minnesota. On first down, Benson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think.
And out now come the Vikings. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Isaiah Hodgins was his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Benson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th, and the Chiefs will have the football back in. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Throwing on first down, Benson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Back to throw. Benson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Benson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And they'll begin by running the option. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Off the option, here's Akers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Now off the option, he'll try and run with it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Benson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown! Jason Kabinda from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A nice little juke. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Benson. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Benson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Back to throw. Benson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Off the play fake. Benson. Touchdown, Vikings. Jason Kabinda. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now.
Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Off-play action. Benson. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Going right back to Akers. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, it stays out. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 44 yards. And the Vikings... And now out comes Minnesota. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Off the play fake. Benson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd and 2, Benson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are starting to open things. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. On this one, may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 90 yards rushing for him now, a big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive. Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic. The Vikings now heading onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. And they take a knee. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is. And